I'm Claire from Taiwan.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Welcome to Chena Lakes.
Laura， 阿拉斯加的女猎人，每逢秋天的打猎季节，她总不会错过。今年的战利品是一头美洲大水牛，还有放满整个冰箱的阿拉斯加鲑鱼。
Because you can see to the edges here.
啊，
严冬中，在他的带领下，我们来到结冰的湖中央。看似疯狂的举动，自然不是单纯想挑战人体的耐寒极限，而是要学习原住民传统狩猎的生存方式。
哇，哦
We also use this to measure how thick the ice is.
，OK，
So it's about this much ice.
oh, so it's like a 1 meter,
Yeah.
1公尺。So how about before?
So before, in winters past, it would have been about as long as this.
啊，
So the effects of climate change are pretty noticeable here in Fairbanks and at the lake especially. We used to get snow that stayed at the end of September, and now it's about the end of October.
so 1 month later.
So a month later, yeah. When I was a little kid, at the end of October, we would go out for Halloween, and we'd walk around the neighborhoods, and it was 30 below, and I would have to wear a snowsuit. And now it's like 20 above Fahrenheit.
OK，
嗯
It's a lot warmer than it used to be.
全球暖化的证据在极区最是明显，但不管是-20度还是30度，对来自亚热带的我们来说，都是艰巨的挑战。湖中央的木头小屋，就是给受不了严寒的人暂时避寒用的。
So this is what we use for bait.
Oh,
It's just shrimp and fish eggs.
wow，小海鱼。So what kind of fish we were gonna fish?
So we're gonna catch rainbow trout and salmon.
哦，阿拉斯加鲑鱼。
Laura 经验丰富，只花了几分钟就完成冰钓的准备工作，但才刚刚钻好的冰洞，竟然又开始结冰。
那已经结冰了，才一下下而已。So you think how temperature today?
Today it's probably about 10 or 15 below 0 Fahrenheit.
OK， 好，我们现在要把
The ice.
OK， 我们要把那碎冰拿走，不然我们没有办法钓鱼。
一切准备就绪，一人一个冰洞。我和教练 Laura 开始体验阿拉斯加的生存挑战。
So ice fishing is a tradition that the native Alaskan people have been using for a long time to survive in the winter. If you look around, everything's frozen. So there's not a lot of food. And in the really remote villages, they might be really far away from like a grocery store or restaurants or places to eat food.
Now, how many times we have to wait?
I cannot guarantee that you're gonna catch a fish right here, honestly.
哇，我们会在冰上等1小时。
50分钟过去，虽然全身御寒装备十足，但是干坐在-25度低温的冰湖上钓鱼，还是冷得直发抖。就在我们2个人鼻水直流、心脏都快要冻结的时刻，
Hey, I think I got something.
Got one?
Yeah.
Nice.
Laura, help me.
There you go.
Wow, I have a one.
You got a rainbow trout.
Oh.
Good job.
Amazing.
Finally.
Alive.
Yeah.
Wow, so we have a dinner today.
Yeah. So we're not gonna go hungry tonight.
熟练动作下，一条红鳟迅速变成我们的大餐。眼前的美味令人垂涎，但阿拉斯加的原住民爱斯基摩人要生存繁衍，就必须跟着猎物游牧迁徙。
Welcome to our dog sled yard, and we have 30 sled dogs here and 10 puppies.
Eleanor， 阿拉斯加训犬师，经营雪橇犬训练场已经15年。
We're going to hook up 8 dogs, and we have a beautiful sled dog trail out in the woods, and we're going to be hooking up our dogs and putting you in the sled, and we'll go out in the wilderness together.
在天寒地冻的北极圈，狗拉雪橇就是爱斯基摩人传统的交通工具。
Hi, Elliot. Okay, he's a good boy. Hi, Elliot.
通常一个雪橇由8只犬负责，带头的2只就是领队犬。
This is Elliot. Yes, he's a 3-year-old boy.
Leader today.
He's one of 2 leaders. So this leader and that leader, because they're smart and they're very confident. The only way that we can steer our team is by voice command. So when we're traveling down the trail and if I want to turn right, I say G, G, and the leaders will know to turn right. And haw, H-A-W, haw is left. They're much faster than the Siberian Husky, and they love to pull. And you will see when we hook up these dogs,
原本吵杂的狗吠声一奔驰后迅速安静。耳边只有雪橇在雪地摩擦的声响。穿过森林，越过大地，在北极圈原住民的游牧生活中，雪橇犬是最重要的伙伴。
corner. And G, G. Ooh. And G, 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 G over, G over, G over, G, 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 G. It's okay, guys, it's okay. Good call on that one.
They are husky, right?
These are Alaskan Huskies. Yes, now an Alaskan Husky is different because an Alaskan Husky you can see when you look in the dog yard, there's lots of different colors and sizes and shapes. And so an Alaskan Husky is a mixed breed. It's not a purebred registered dog, okay? The Siberian Husky is a purebred registered breed. These dogs can run probably up to 15 miles an hour. Yes, yes, very fast.
That is very fast.
Yes, very fast. And then they slow down and they settle down ideally into about an 8-mile-an-hour trot.
阿拉斯加雪橇犬也称为阿拉斯加马拉木，来自一个叫做马拉木的部落，是最古老的雪橇犬。这种犬四肢强壮有力，培育的目的就是为了在雪地里拉雪橇，所以耐力和力量比速度还要惊人。尤其阿拉斯加的冬天，有时候会低到-60度。阿拉斯加雪橇犬有2层毛，更有个被称为挥动羽毛的尾巴，让它们蜷缩在雪地时，尾巴可以围住口鼻保暖，即使待在户外，也能抵抗狂烈的暴风雪。就是因为长期生活在恶劣的环境，养成阿拉斯加雪橇犬独立又机智的个性。它们也比其他犬类更有捕猎欲望，常常协助爱斯基摩人寻找海豹。人与狗就在这个地球上最严酷的环境中，彼此依存，互相信赖。即使到了黑夜，阿拉斯加雪橇犬依旧精力旺盛，迫不及待想要奔驰。 这一次，我试着站上爱斯基摩人，也是阿蒙森的位置，操控雪橇。
Yeah, perfect. Just bend your knees easy, a little bit closer to the handlebar, yeah. And then we'll drive like that. If we go left, you put your weight to the left. If we go right, you put your weight to the right.
OK
Okay, that's very easy. I'll do all the rest.
OK，
Okay.
有一点紧张
Are you nervous?
，a little bit。
All right.
OK
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Guys, okay. Yeah.
就像在白昼一样，8只雪橇犬依旧能清楚地辨认方向，控制速度。
They love the nighttime. They have like that wolf gene, and they love to run when it's dark. They have that instinct that surfaces. And during the day, especially in the afternoon, they like to just relax and sit in their house. But now, when the sun has gone down, and especially when there's a full moon out, they go crazy.
So you still push the brake?
Yeah, I have.
现代社会有了雪上摩托车，阿拉斯加雪橇犬的角色已经从生存必须变成娱乐或是竞赛用途。爱斯基摩人的生活习俗似乎也渐渐消逝在这块冰冻大地。台上表演的舞者是阿拉斯加大学教育学院助理教授上一家人，这也是爱斯基摩人的传统舞蹈。
Ugama Atuga Sikluk. I said my Inupiaq name is Asikluk. So a long time ago, we used to have one name, and it means bad boy.
上和太太 Amy 都是爱斯基摩后裔，一家5口住在 Fairbanks， 出生在文明社会，但5年前开始学祖先一样，在脸上穿洞刺青。一家人更以不定期的表演，致力保存爱斯基摩文化。
Women wear wear mittens on their hands when they dance. So a long time ago, it was believed when you dance, you're usually trying to appease the spirits. You're trying to celebrate, or you're dancing for a purpose. But that leaves, while you're dancing, you leave yourself exposed if you don't have anything on your hands. So we believe that you've got to have something on your hands. For women, it was dancing mittens. And for men, it was the yarn gloves.